Welcome back to the show that asks the most important question of your week. Did you read the group chat?
Did you read the group chat?
I'm Casey, one of your co-hosts.
I'm
and
Miranda.
with me is Miranda.
Hi.
And we've got Adam.
Hey, fuckers. Oh, sorry, truckers.
Truckers. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
We're without RJ this evening. It's just a squirrely pops.
It's just a squirrely pops. So, Friedrich got what we had. I don't know how that works.
There is literally no way Friedrich caught the illness.
Miranda, snot was forming on his nostrils.
Baby.
And he kept doing the, like, you know when they get, like, a little cold or whatever, and they do, like, because they're, like, trying to cough out whatever. I'm pretty sure he's trying to cough out phlegm. Because he just did that all the time for, like, 4 straight days. It was so funny. He's fine now, but we just would stare at him and be like, you good?
You all right?
You okay?
Lord.
He's fine. He's fine. So we really went through it in our house over here.
Everybody got it.
I know, it's crazy.
Well, Cupcake has to go to the vet tomorrow. And her ass never goes to the vet. So
is she sick?
Okay, so she's had some little diarrhea for like several days. And this bitch has never had diarrhea. In her 15 years of life, never. And so I was like, okay, don't give her treats. Don't give her any human food, nothing.
Yeah.
So we haven't been. And then I got some probiotics a couple days ago, and you just sprinkle it into something. So I have been sprinkling it into whipped cream, and that's supposed to help. And I just noticed this evening it seems to have helped a little bit in the getting things a little bit more solid.
And how did it taste when you did the taste test?
God, I swear.
Dude, when cats have this issue, it is the most foul smell I've ever witnessed. Like I was like 30 feet away. I mean, no, definitely more than 30 feet. I was in another room and I was like, oh my God, I thought it was on the blanket that I was on, but it was fully in the bathroom.
Wow.
Oh, no.
And I was reading and they said, like, yeah, when it happens to cats, their little poos are stinky.
Oh,
so
no.
Everyone, bless up to Cupcake because she does have to go to the vet tomorrow because I figure they need to check her out because, she's 15.
Yeah, she's going to feel truly betrayed by you.
Yeah. So
like, what did I do to deserve this, really?
She shat on the floor. That's what she did.
Oh, no.
Because my sister and my niece were in town and they were getting ready in the bathroom. And I also read
she couldn't go.
She couldn't wait. And they say, like, whenever they've got this issue, they can't hold it in as well as they usually can. And so she very sweetly went to our bathroom and she shat on the floor in there. But yeah, little
crazy that she knew to like go in the same type of room though. That's wild.
Yeah.
Winnie has done that. Like if she's at my parents' house and she can't, like nobody's like there to let her out or whatever, she goes into the bathroom and she
and then she flushes the toilet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just wipes herself off.
She pushes the little seat up with her
sprays
nose.
the little poopery and then is on her way.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna say, and then I swear to God we can move on from this conversation. That number 3, let's call her number 3.
Number 3.
Oh, sure.
Horrendous, right? But you finish and you're like, I think I lost some weight.
Are we talking about humans? You're talking about you now, not
yes.
Okay. Got it.
We all know what I'm talking about.
We do.
After you go to Olive Garden and you have the tortellini.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah. Yeah. And
it's a cleanse.
It's a cleanse.
It's like wild to me that tortellini would be the thing to cause that. I feel like it'd be like a Taco Bell
twice.
It's that oily, that buttery, oily sauce.
So oily.
Yeah. I mean, that cream sauce is literally just butter and cream.
Butter
so it is ready to just slide through the system.
All right.
Like the aqueduct. Like the aqueduct on the Disney Cruise Line.
Or that as well.
Oh, sure. That too.
Mm-hmm. Adam
speaking of
knows
the Disney
nothing
Cruise Line.
of Disney Cruise Line. Yeah, we were talking about Disney Cruise Line in the group chat today, talking about Miss Destiny. And Adam is like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is her new look. I'm gonna pull this up.
We're talking about Miss Mouse.
We're talking about Minerva Mouse.
So they did have a media preview today to give sneak peeks of the Disney Destiny, which is setting sail this November. And Miss Minnie Mouse debuted a brand new outfit that will be debuting on the Destiny. And what do they call her? Like Mighty Mouse or some shit?
I don't know, but
Supermom.
Listen, okay, here's what I'll say. I'm glad they incorporated polka dots into the design.
Sure. Rock the dots.
Rock the dots. For sure. Past that, if I was to see someone ever call this peak Minnie Mouse, I would say you lied and you were paid by the Disney company to say that, because this is not peak Minnie Mouse.
No.
Peak Minnie Mouse is like classic red and white polka. Like that's peak Minnie Mouse.
That's her peak. I have to sneeze.
Yeah. And why have we backslid? Because we got Minnie in a pantsuit.
Oh,
we got Captain Minnie.
This is we're getting trad Minnie.
Trad Minnie, superhero
she's
Minnie.
Making homemade bread. She's got 6 kids. She's doing it all. She's like that one creator, Nara. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got Minnie dressed. She's like she's like cosplaying as like Miss
Captain
Marvel or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like not even Captain Marvel. Miss
Marvel. I hate that. I'm sorry. I hate that she has spats over her regular shoes. Like, give her different shoes. Why does she still have her red heels on? It's not even the same color red. I don't understand.
And like, I understand it okay, so is Destiny the ship that's gonna have the Black Panther statue?
Yes.
Which I'm just still like, I don't like the Marvel of it all.
I understand.
Like, dedicating so much of the Marvel.
Oh. Hold on. Someone's scratching to get in.
Oh.
Tapping at
that would be Minerva.
Yeah, here's the thing about
that would be Minerva that has joined us.
Minerva.
Mouse.
Yep. Hi. That's the thing about this new class of ships. So we had the Wish, then the Treasure, now the Destiny. They're trying so hard to go so hard on so many IPs.
Yeah.
In the ship, that what loses it, and like it's like so hard because you've only been on the Wish, Casey, and Adam's never been on any of them. So like the core 4, which is the Magic and Wonder, and then Dream and Fantasy. Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by. They're just like classic, like nautical with Disney touches.
Mm-hmm.
And these other ones, just like these new ones, are going so hard into IP that I'm like, it feels, I don't know. It's like, I wish it was more generalized. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't mind the theme dining, like how there's Coco on the Treasure. There's going to be Lion King on the Destiny. And then every ship has a new show that they bring on. That's great. That's all fine. And they can go with the theme of, like this one, Destiny will have Hercules. The Treasure has Moana. Wish has Little Mermaid. Like, that makes total and complete sense. But like going so hard into one IP like Marvel is fascinating to me.
Yeah. When there's so much of like, the classic Disney, like we've got 100 years of Disney animation.
She's gone. Yeah.
I'm going.
Casey, are you
there with
us?
Oh,
I think
perhaps not.
Oh, perhaps we need to refresh the Wi-Fi. Oh.
No. She's gone. Anyway, I think when we take Adam, when we bring you on your first cruise, I think we will do one of the core 4.
Okay.
I think that's how we have to start. So like, okay. Oh, maybe she's back.
Am I?
Nope, she is. Oh, yeah.
The sound is, the video is so choppy.
But yeah, I do think we need to do a core 4 with you for your first, just so you have an idea of like the initial intent for Disney Cruise Line. Mm-hmm. And then we can do like a Destiny and you can see the difference.
Well, aren't there like 4 more coming after Destiny?
There are like 9 more coming.
Jesus God. They haven't named them though yet, right?
No.
They haven't given them names.
Cool. And then there's the adventure in Singapore, which that one's just.
That's when we go to Singapore, obviously.
Honestly, like
to visit the airport.
Yes, because it's just a loop. You just do a loop and you don't go anywhere.
Right, you just visit the airport and go to the mall.
Visit the airport, go to the mall, go out to sea, and come back.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Can you hear it and see me, or just hear me?
Yeah, you're
now
back.
You're back.
Okay, great.
Did you have anything you wanted to say about the Disney Cruise Line, Casey, before you got interrupted by your Wi-Fi?
No.
Okay.
The only thing that I do like about the new ships is the I like the Haunted Mansion bar.
Yeah.
And I do still like the Star Wars thing. It's not like super exciting by any means, but it is like a fun touch.
I think these new ships are crazy innovative and like just beyond cool what they're doing. It's for like the normal cruise goer, I think it's too much.
Yeah.
But like I appreciate them all. But it's like they're intending you to do all of them. You know what I mean?
And whereas, what I was saying when I was cut off was we've got 100 years of animation. Mm-hmm. Why did we have to go to Marvel?
Yeah.
Like and I honestly don't like making I don't like tattoos or like statues of like characters that are people. Does that make sense? Like
face.
Captain America at the end of the day it's Chris Evans plus all the other people that it is. But like I don't like humans to be idolized and like statues and stuff at Disney. Not even Walt. Get him out of there. But like because
rip that planner out of there.
Partner statue out of here.
Out of there. Oh.
I asked him to do that.
And but because it's the same thing with like tattoos and stuff. It's like if you idolize someone and they're still alive, they could still do something terrible. And you've got either a tattoo of like a drag queen you now don't like, or like, a music artist you don't like, or they did something, or and the same with having like, like we haven't had issues with Black Panther himself, but we've had issues with other people.
But he's also
in the Black Panther franchise.
That is true. And it's like, did they do T'Challa because he's passed away?
I know. Ooh, boy.
So that's my
There's
favorite.
Cool.
With like the statue that is the main piece on like the main piece in the lobby, you know? Like
Yeah.
they sell the statue in the
Yeah, I will have to buy the statue.
Of
like
course.
Yeah.
why couldn't it have been Mufasa? Simba.
Oh my god, a Mufasa statue would have been sick. Oh my
Or
god.
like, I feel like with Marvel, you still could have done like statues that are like symbols of the
Yeah.
Right.
like the Captain America shield could have been the statue, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's something that still is representative for Marvel, but like it doesn't have to be the person.
They could have done like the
necessarily.
Avengers A if they really wanted to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I don't
They don't ask us.
They don't.
ask.
They don't consult with
I don't
us.
yeah, I don't think I'm like I feel like between the treasure and the destiny, I would I don't know which I would prefer, but I know I'll go on the destiny first just because the treasure is a longer itinerary and I just don't have 7 nights to go on the Caribbean. Like when you're not going somewhere like Europe, like a 7-night cruise is
A
silly
lot
to
of
me.
cruise.
It's a lot of cruise to tropical destinations. It's just like a lot
Europe
of the same
or
thing.
I give them Alaska.
Yeah, Europe or Alaska, like that's what a 7-night or more is for. A 7-night Caribbean, I count me out. So
Count me out.
but these destiny ones, they're shorter sailing, so I'll probably do those first.
Yeah. I'm hoping that like we've said before is I'm hoping that the treasure in a year or two switches up the
2027.
itinerary.
Yeah.
And they realize that nobody wants to go on a 7-night cruise to wherever the heck.
Well, because that's what I think.
What's the statue on the treasure?
The treasure is Jasmine and Aladdin.
Yes, it's very Jasmine and Aladdin.
Yes, yeah, very, very that.
It's sorted by price. Interesting.
What is?
I'm just on the cruises destinations list.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
because the cheapest cruise is the 3-night from Singapore. That's crazy.
I know. It's
just
like
get to Singapore.
3 nights.
That's
right.
the only
3 nights
issue.
for like $1,800 for 2 people. Like
it's $1,100. I mean,
okay.
This is also like the
for 2
probably
people.
the like magic portal room or whatever.
Incredible. Let's go.
Then 4-night from Singapore. Then 3-night from Melbourne. Is that Melbourne, Australia, or Melbourne?
Yes, correct.
Australia, not Florida.
I was like, well, Florida, I can get to Florida.
I can get to Melbourne.
Then we got 1672 for 3 nights from Fort Laud.
Fort Laud.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the fantasy used to be that 7-night itinerary exclusively, and that's why I haven't done the fantasy. Mm-hmm. So maybe when they just make these new ships, but I'm like, I don't know where they're putting these new ships. Yeah, like, are they gonna do a South America cruise? Are they gonna do? I guess one's going to Japan, right? So one will be in and out of Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think there's like 4 more that I'm not accounting for.
Where aren't you? Don't you leave soon?
Yeah, I leave Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning.
Yep, got a good old 5:30 a.m. flight down to Orlando.
Out of Fort Lauderdale?
No, Port Canaveral, but I don't set sail until Friday, so I'm gonna pop down to the parks for a day. Hit up Flower and Garden since we're not gonna do that in May. Call it good.
Port Canaveral.
Yeah, I haven't sailed out of Fort Lauderdale yet because it's her new little hub. Yeah, Casey will have to give me the ins and outs of the Fort Lauderdale port. It should be pretty simple, I've heard. I heard they've done a nice job to it.
Well, that's lovely, Miranda.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much. I finished as much packing as I could because I have an event tomorrow night. And we have to check a bag. It's just too much. Too many things.
Are you on the Wish?
No, I'm doing the fantasy.
Oh, okay. This is a different one then. The Wish, the sailing on the Wish from the 18th to the 21st is the veranda is cheaper than an inside room.
That could.
It's $2,800 for a veranda and $3,000 for an inside room.
Yeah, the insides probably have like, because when you pick your own stateroom, it's more expensive. Like there's certain categories of those, so maybe the lower categories of the inside stateroom have already gone. And then
sure,
yeah.
Interesting.
So many ins and outs of cruising on Disney
of
Cruise Line.
course.
Yeah, because the benefit of there's always the oh, I could get a last minute maybe deal or something, but the benefit of doing all your cruise stuff a little bit early is that you can sign up for excursions and get better choices for stuff like that. And but I mean when you're going to like my for example, my cruise is to Lookout Key and Castaway Key. So we ain't doing any excursions.
Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we're also doing both those, and I'm like, we're not doing a damn thing.
You got to take the big long walk.
Oh my God, that half a mile. How will I live?
No. How will I live
without you? I want to know.
I mean, the beach looks beautiful. The Lookout Key beach looks just as beautiful as
Did they get
Castaway.
the flies figured out? They get those flies figured out.
They got those little hopefully it still got those little fans to keep the flies.
Oh, sure. I forgot about that.
Gross.
Yeah, we're not going to get off at Nassau either. I think we'll get off to get the beer because every time you get off port, you can bring more beer on. Because when you first initially board the ship, you can bring either 2 bottles of wine per person or a 6-pack of beer per person. But then anytime you get off the ship, you can get more and come back on with it.
So Jace is just coming and going.
Jace will be making rounds.
Could you do it multiple times in one day?
You probably could actually. Like he could get off like first thing. I've never done that.
Just go to the closest convenience store.
And because there's all those little shops like right off the port.
Is it per person or per room?
Per person.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you
per
get
adult.
right.
Yeah.
Well, my baby is a wino.
My baby's thirsty.
Yeah.
So sorry.
My baby has a special diet. She only drinks Merlot. So we are gonna have
specifically Merlot. Yeah.
So we're gonna have to bring these. You don't want me to feed my baby?
That's
how dare you?
What's the word?
I'll sue.
Yeah.
Great. Has anything happened in culture? It feels like culture's at currently like a bit of a besides the tariff whatever. Pop culture is that kind of at a standstill at the moment. It feels like nothing's happening.
I did get the Kardashian crumble cookies.
Yes.
Oh.
I was I went out with my girly pops on Friday.
You didn't get the Courtney though, right? Because everyone's saying the Courtney is
everyone talked about the Courtney.
Well, okay, first of all, we went with the 9-year-old was the one who wanted the cookies. And I wasn't going to be like, 9-year-old, get the flourless, gluten-free, sugar-free cake.
Oh, it's sugar-free too?
I don't know.
That's what it looked like from everybody tasting it and hating it.
Let me open it up for those who don't know.
I mean, did we watch James Charles initially where he was like obsessed with it? The flourless cake?
No one's watching James Charles,
and then people were going and they're like, you are lying. And then he goes back and he's like, all you motherfuckers are thinking I'm lying, blah, blah, blah. And then he tried it again and he was like, oh, this isn't very good. And I'm like, you're probably one of the dumbest people on the face of the earth.
That's when it's like, that's when you just know that people like don't actually have any honest opinions of their own. They just like talk.
Yeah. They just hear themselves talk and react to new things.
Mm-hmm.
So we got all of the rest of the cookies. We got Chris's classic yellow layer cake.
Is this good?
It's yellow cake with chocolate frosting.
This is my favorite cake. So.
Like, it was a good cake.
Okay.
There's nothing bad about it. I'm just not a yellow cake chocolate frosting girl.
Oh,
but it
well, you're not a crumble cookies girl.
I'm
so
not
that's
a
why we were
crumble
all
cookies
confused to begin with.
It was the 9-year-old who, and then I was like, well, I am.
I've noticed this 9-year-old doesn't have a name. I find this very suspicious.
Her name is
Miranda.
Sophie. Her name is Sophie.
Her name is Glass. George Glass.
Glass. All right, moving on. That was the only cake that we got.
This is a video that's not that's not embedded well.
Amazing. The flourless chocolate cake.
I mean, I'm not getting I'm not in no world would I get a flourless chocolate cake from Crumble Cookies.
Unless I was
They're already so dry to begin with.
Yeah. So did not get that. Kim's Snickerdoodle crumb cake cookie. I love a Snickerdoodle cookie.
This is my favorite. Famously, I said this is my favorite cookie.
It is so good. The frosting was a bit much, but it
looks so gloopy.
And it's also like a crumble cookie. So like it was like raw dough. All of these were raw dough. But I liked the flavor of it because it's Snickerdoodle. So
yeah,
I would have given it like a 7 out of 10. This one was my favorite, Chloe's Cookies and Cream Skillet Cookie. Mm-hmm. It was delicious. I really liked the chunks of whatever that was on top of the cookie. I'm not entirely sure.
Is it chunks of the skillet? Yeah.
Yeah, loved that.
The iron skillet.
So good.
Yeah, is it just supposed to be like Oreo
I think
cream?
It's like cookie. Yeah, like I felt like it was like Oreo cookie dough almost.
This is what I don't understand though, because if you were a passing by, you would look at that and be like, "Oh, there's 2 scoops of ice cream."
Yeah.
But famously, that's not ice cream. That's just scoops of
sugar.
Frosting.
So this one, the normal cookie was sold out, and only the mini. We got minis of all of them, because we're not insane
monsters, right?
So all these people were ordering and coming to pick up their orders. Also, we get there, it's like 8 p.m. I did not know so many tweens lived in the state of Iowa. This is where they all are. They're all at Crumble Cookie.
They're all at Crumble. Yeah, of course. And they're all at Crumble at 8 p.m., which is because they got to be home by 9.
They don't know how to speak or converse with anyone. We're trying to figure it out. And literally, the line is out the door. So, and then they're like gathered in clumps also. So there's a line and then gatherings. Natasha goes up and she's like, "Are you guys in line?" They literally did not respond. They looked at her like she had 7 heads and then went back to their phones. They literally did not answer her. It was the weirdest thing in the world. I was like, were they going to like type
kids are not
yes
all right
on their phone and like show it to her? It was giving that. Kendall's cookie dough cupcake, very mid. It tasted, in fact, just like all like cookie dough. So
it tastes like a cookie.
But yeah, a crumble cookie. Listen. Kylie's Peak Confetti Sugar Cookie. This is the one I wanted.
They were out?
No, it was so good. Jace hated it. He was like, that was so sweet. And I was like, this is iconic.
But this is just like the regular, isn't this the classic crumble cookie? With
I don't know. So I've never
had
the
just with sprinkles.
Was it
I loved it.
Was it served chilled?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's
all the sisters.
We got them. Nothing to write home about, but
I checked
I'm not doing anything tonight. Maybe I'll go out
Saturday.
Maybe I'll go out and see.
I think it was a limited run.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
She's over?
Yeah, it's only for a week. So I checked on Saturday night and they only had like
sorry.
Are you okay?
They only had like 3 of the 6 whenever I checked, and so I gave up.
Sure.
Great.
Well, that was such a thrilling
that was basically the only thing in
pop culture. That's the only thing that's happened.
That's the only thing. Did y'all see the naked guy at Disneyland?
There was another naked man at Disney.
There's another naked man. He was climbing on
at Small World.
No, at
not
Tiana's
Tiana.
palace.
No.
And there was a video, and you can see the cast member going, "Sorry, friends," and telling people to keep going. It's like, not sorry, friends.
Sorry, friends.
Sorry, friends. There's a naked man on top of the Tiana's food sign.
Oh my god.
Tiana's.
It's a Monday.
Naked man. Tiana's naked man.
Tiana's naked man. He turned from a frog to a naked man.
Oh,
sure,
no.
the frog didn't have any clothes on. That makes sense.
Oh, boy.
I shouldn't look this up.
I forgot they turned the French market into Tiana's palace. Mm-hmm. I forgot that they did that.
They did.
I definitely should not have searched naked man in Tiana because I'm not showing any of this. Okay.
NSFM.
Anyway.
No, we didn't see that, Casey.
Nothing.
Well, now you did.
Oh, I mean,
I know.
A big thing in pop culture happened today.
What happened today?
They sent Katy Perry to space.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, girl. For 8 minutes. Yeah.
Not even. Again, I will go back to what are we doing and why do you fucking care?
Why are we wasting the fuel?
What are you all, Gail? What are you doing up there? Come back to Oprah.
Come back to Earth.
Oprah
what are
was
we doing?
Crying as Gail went up to space.
Was she really? Was she there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Was Orlando Bloom there?
That I don't know.
Famously, they're married. Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry.
In fact, they are. I just think it is all so dumb. What for? For what?
For what?
For what? Who are the other women on that? The Gail, Katy Perry flight?
I don't know. There were 6 of them, I believe.
I don't know.
Apparently there was the audio. Somebody was going, instead of "oh my God," they were saying "oh my goddess" throughout their journey. Oh my goddess.
Great. I don't know who any of these people are.
I know. I didn't recognize the photo besides Katie.
Oh, can't click the Washington Post because I have to subscribe. Maybe the Weather Channel will tell me.
Oh, great.
Also on board were Bezos' fiance Lauren Sanchez, former NASA engineer Aisha Bowe, Amanda Wen, a scientist and advocate for sexual violence survivors, and film producer Carrie Ann Flynn. The 10-minute flight took the women up to more than 340,000 feet, considered to be just past the edge of space. The weather was perfect too.
Perfect.
Super.
Great. Of course, it's on the Weather Channel.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's it for culture.
I think Leslie Odom Jr. is also coming back to Hamilton. That's the last thing they added.
Oh, yeah.
That's the last thing we talked about in the group chat.
Man needs some work. He's like, get me back.
Yeah.
Pay me a lot of money. Broadway is dying.
When do Tony nominations come out?
I was just going to ask that. I don't know. It would have to be soon, no? Because then all the people have to watch all the shows.
I think it was I think they're the deadline to submit is by April 15th, mid-April or something like that.
May
so I think it should
1st,
be.
They will be announced.
Okay.
Gosh, they only have a month to see all those shows. Cynthia is going to be so busy.
I did see this TikTok of this girl who was like, shout out to the man in Times Square that I'm basing my new character off. And apparently he said, oh, we could see Boop. We could see Boop.
Great.
Which is great.
Well.
So what did you guys, I don't listen to the group, the close friends. What did you guys decide that we're doing in Orlando? Anything fun?
We didn't. We talked about other things. Casey and I just chatted about life.
We looked at the menu. We looked at the menu for baseline because they changed the cheese board.
So we will get the new cheese board and the new chips.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about what we would order at Pizza Rizzo.
We can't get out to Saucy.
We are not going out to Saucy. It's so far away.
So far.
Casey, this is peak. This is, first of all, this is obviously, we have to do investigative journalism. You and RJ went to Cosmix.
We did.
Saucy is the new Cosmix of KFC.
It's KFC is doing Chicken Guy, where there's a bunch of sauces and it's chicken tenders, right? It's just chicken tenders.
Yeah,
I think. Or
like,
chicken nuggets.
I think they're just nuggies. I think
just little nuggies.
Wow.
Yeah. We've got.
It's so far.
Well,
it's
now
all
that
the
we
way
have
out by UCF.
Yeah. Now that we've got a half day at Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
Taking up our time.
True.
That's true.
That is so true. And when you think about it, that is so true.
That's so true.
That's so true.
When are you guys buying your tickets? Like, because I guess you won't need reservations.
Our flights? What are you talking about?
To the park.
To the parks.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think we're going.
Okay.
So we'll just meet up later. We're going to go to Saucy every day.
That's where they'll be.
I don't know.
We did talk about that we would do Rat Batch Studios and then maybe like a boardwalk moment. Can't go to Jelly Rolls.
You don't have to submit anymore? Do you still have to do that? Do you still have to say, hi, I'm going to this park on this day? Resies?
Not for just not ticket people.
Not regular day tickets.
And then like military. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if you buy a 2-day, you're
I looked up pricing a little bit and I decided park hoppers were not in my budget since we wouldn't need a park hopper.
We don't need a park hopper.
No.
So
it's such a pain to park hop in Florida.
That's what I was talking to so many people this weekend about Disney World because we hung out with like a lot of Jace's family for the first time in like a while, even though they all live locally, and they're all like wanting to go or like have been. But anyway, they're all asking. And they were like, so you would suggest like a 2-day park hopper? I was like, if you've never been to the parks, do not park hop. That takes so much of your time. Mm-hmm. Like you are only park hopping if you've been to the park already that year, honestly. Like I think it is such a waste to like go to a park from like 9 a.m. to 4, go back to your hotel and then go back somewhere else for the evening. Like why wouldn't you just go back to the park you're at?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know. And then see, it's so different because then if you're in California, I like force you essentially to buy a park hopper.
Well, it's like silly for you to not. You basically get 2 parks it's not for the same cost for sure. Like it's very expensive, but like it's so you can just walk. It's the distance between the 2 parks is so small that it's like,
and it's like
you would be foolish.
You never know that night like where the locals are gonna flock to. So it's just nice to have such the flexibility to be like, oh, Disneyland, I can't even move. I'm gonna go over to DCA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like DCA is closing and Disneyland's open for another 3 hours.
Yeah.
Not that we're ever there late, but I mean,
absolutely.
No. Well, excuse me, I stayed alone that night, and I did Space Mountain again by myself.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was after I left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Me and RJ went back to the hotel.
Yeah, you had to sleep off those shakes.
Milkshakes.
Yeah.
It was like monster milkshake.
Lord.
It's so funny. So funny. So funny.
So I did talk Miranda into going to Country Bear Jamboree.
She did.
Oh, well, you guys have fun.
Thank you.
We will.
I'll wait outside.
You're not gonna do anything else. You're just gonna stand outside.
I'm gonna stand outside like this.
Leave
her alone. She doesn't want to talk to you.
Scram!
Scram! Yeah, I guess I can see it. Oh god.
I mean,
I think we just have to.
I'm just gonna keep my thoughts to myself. I'm gonna make RJ bring our little like handheld.
I think that is iconic.
Because if I have a thought, I'm gonna record it in the moment. I'm gonna say, "Excuse me. Okay, so currently we are looking at a woman beat the shit out of her child in front of the tangled toilets." So I wanted to let you all know that that's
really
what's going on this vacation.
To this. I think the mini mics will be the move.
The mini mics are peak mini mic. You know what I mean?
We will be
peak mini. That's peak mini.
That's peak mini.
Peak mini. That's peak mini.
That's peak mini.
Did you see in the group chat that I got a new vlogging camera? I got the Osmo.
I did. You got the... Yes, her.
Yes, I love her.
She's so intelligent. And then wait, did you download the app so you can control her remotely?
Yeah, I did.
She's
there's little deep hands.
There's little diarrhea, little darling.
Little Rhea. Yeah. Well,
Diana Rhea.
Well, what's so sad is we got it from Costco because I was like, oh my God, it's so much cheaper at Costco.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It went up like $100 from last week because of the tariffs. And I was like, and I didn't even know it was from Costco. I didn't know you could get it from Costco. Like I was going to get it from Amazon or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, if I would have, I obviously would have gone a week ago.
Last week.
But I didn't.
Did it go up on Amazon too?
Oh, I don't know. Like it was unavailable on Amazon, like Prime. It was like, it wouldn't have even shipped in like a month or whatever.
Oh, wow.
But I was like, God, I usually bring like my Sony camera and it's like an actual camera.
It's
and I was
so obnoxious.
And to have that to like take out and vlog, I'm like, I can't be doing this. It's embarrassing. Like,
yeah, no, it's awful.
One of your cameras, it wasn't keeping a charge.
Yes, I sold her. She's gone.
Sold her to some other sucker.
Yes, sucker. Yeah. She gets overheated after 15 minutes. Enjoy.
That's the beauty. She doesn't overheat.
Oh my God. I really am.
Well, we haven't tried her out in the Florida sun, so I don't know.
True.
But like we will run her for like 3 hours as a webcam.
That's amazing. She's fine. And do you use your mics for her or is she fine without one? I saw a lot of people had.
We've always used it's the same company sells the mics that we have. Well, that's the ones we bring, so you can see what they're like. When
yeah.
But they Bluetooth to the actual thing.
That's really nice. Yeah, I've never been one to like attach a mic to myself, but
no. But we found out from Rhino that the ones we're using, they're actually made to go under your shirt. So like they have like a magnet, and then you just magnet the outside and put it under, and it's supposed to be.
I wear such a deep V to show all my cleavage, so like I don't know where I would probably
of course the microphone. Your heavy bosoms.
Yeah, like that's just my best feature. So I really just
try
to show those off at the park.
Yeah.
Ever since you went to Hooters, you fully rebranded.
Miranda and the Magical Melon.
As a Hooter.
Not the Magical Melons.
Branda, there is something you did that was pop culture related that we didn't talk about.
What?
You bought the Trader Joe's pastel canvas box.
Oh my God, you guys.
Speaking of melons.
I went to Trader Joe's
and by that I mean the fruit.
The melons that they have at Trader Joe's.
Right, that you can purchase at Trader Joe's.
Well, I didn't even like try to go last week when they launched those little totes because I have a little tote. I have so many totes. My Trader Joe's was fully stocked with the pastel, all 4 of them.
Wow.
And I should have done a Casey and I should just be turning and burning those things for
you should.
God knows how much on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not. I just bought 2 for myself. I bought a pink one and a purple one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm calling it good. I don't think I need to sell any, but there were so many.
Yeah, I don't understand. I get the hype because it's only $2.49 or whatever.
Yeah, they're like less than $3.
Like I get that hype, but it's just a small tote. Like
It's so yeah.
where
Like,
are you using it? You know?
Are they small? Are they little?
yeah, they're like. Oh shoot, I don't have it. They're maybe like this big.
It's like
Jace, can you bring up the totes, please?
Jace,
it's like
grab me a tote.
lunchbox size.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, really?
They're definitely not grocery. They're like pool. Put your book in your phone in your little tote. Bring it errands.
Like,
It's not like you're
wow.
bringing it to the farmer's market because nothing will fit in it.
Wow, interesting.
Like we used it like because
Hence
we
why they're
ran out of
$2.49.
right. Like we ran out of room in our bags when we went to Trader Joe's, and so like I did open the two of them, and I was able to put like a bag of chips, maybe like a couple other things. And Jason's like, "This does nothing." I was like, "Well, it's not supposed to hold your groceries. It's supposed to be cute."
Yeah, it's supposed to be cat.
Yeah. So that's what I got.
If you ever want to, I would say this is a PSA to our listeners. Don't ever look up how much you're supposed to use a tote to offset the like energy of making the tote.
No.
Don't ever look it up. Because I did once, and I was like, "Oh, I should just go back to using plastic bags." Because you basically use them for like 80 years straight to
That
like
makes me
offset
sick because I literally have maybe 15 canvas
Yep.
totes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's where the
no.
world.
We're fucked.
We already said the world is ending in 6 years.
6 years.
We've talked about this.
I
We
will.
didn't lie.
I say that to now multiple people, and literally they genuinely asked, "They're like, where did you get 6?" I was like,
What do you
It's the
know?
devil's number.
like, actually, well, if you factor in X, Y, and Z,
Yeah.
like we just made up the number, Jody. Oh, Casey
Jody.
turned the light on. The cupcake
The
diarrhea.
overhead.
I saw something and I thought it was like a bug or a rat or something because it was on
Not
the floor.
a bug or a rat.
A bug or a rat.
It was my little hand.
Oh my god! So a bug. Jesus.
A bug. If a rat was that small, that's
crazy.
like a little mouse, you know, like a little like field mouse.
Sure.
A little
because
mouse.
Cupcake ran over to it and was like, and I was like, oh fuck.
That is one thing.
But it was just my little tiny hand.
I will never forget when my apartment in Chicago had mice. We had so many mice in our apartment, and I don't know how I didn't set the place on fire, honestly.
Well, famously, our place, we had so many dead mice, we cast Hamlet and Macbeth.
That is true.
With the dead mice, which are not small character plays. Let's say that.
No, there's a role for everyone. Just try out. They'll find something for you.
Yeah. Oh my God, Miranda, I can't believe we didn't tell you this. Can I blow your mind?
Sure.
I feel like anytime I go by Loyola, something has changed and I have to tell you because you'll be mad that like we didn't have this experience. They're living in the lap of luxury now.
Yeah, no. And listeners, you have to understand, literally the year after we graduated, they opened up so many incredible buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I graduated and then they opened up like some things, but then after you graduated, they opened up even more. And it's truly like the most beautiful campus. Not that it wasn't pretty already, but like
gorge.
It's nuts.
She was under construction when we were there, so we knew
the whole
this was
time.
inevitable.
Yeah, yeah.
First of all, the Annie Ann's just opened up across the street from Fordham, which is...
And you must know, this is what we had. We had Chipotle.
We had
Five Guys.
And it wasn't, by the way, Chipotle wasn't like on, it was like 3 blocks, yes. So it was like way north.
Right, correct. We had Five Guys, which was closer.
Yes, Five Guys was across from the CVS, yeah.
And honestly, I think
and Subway. We had Subway.
Oh, okay, Subway.
Underneath Fordham, and then we had Felice's Roman-style pizza.
I don't remember Felice's.
Felice's was like, it was like run by the business department. It was like the MBAs ran it because it was like the same recipes that they use on the Rome campus.
Oh, apparently. Cute. Okay.
They don't have that anymore. Truly, that was it. We had Bop and Grill. That was like a local kind of like
burger joint,
Korean burger fusion thing. And then Dunkin' Donuts was under the L.
Yeah.
And then they opened up a Starbucks like on the corner of Devon and Sheridan, like my junior year, I think, your senior year.
I don't remember a Starbucks, so it might have been your senior year.
Great. That's all to say. We didn't have options, okay?
What do they have now? They have an Annie Ann's?
They have an Annie Ann's. They have a Taco Bell. They have, they just got like a bubble tea place where the Five Guys was. They have Raising Cane's. They have like everything. They have like a brand new Starbucks that literally just opened like 3 days ago. It's crazy. Blah, 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 blah. Can I blow your fucking mind?
What?
We have a new desk here at the boys at Chicago office. We bought a brand new desk because we had been operating on this tiny little narrow desk for so long. And then we were like, we have such a big setup. We need like more space. So we bought a desk from IKEA. Okay. Loyola campus is an IKEA pickup spot now.
What do you mean? What's an IKEA pickup spot?
I couldn't tell you. We didn't use it. We wanted it the same day. But you can basically have it sent to, instead of having to drive out to Schaumburg, you can have it sent to the Loyola campus, and they have like an IKEA pickup thing.
I didn't even know that was an option.
If you go to Loyola and you want your little dorm room to be cute, it's so easy for you to do so now.
Wow.
Isn't that
and
sick?
Like there's so much more online, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Ew. Fuck those guys.
So they don't know how good they have it.
They don't.
We had Rambler Room. That's what we were operating with.
The Rambler Room. Yeah.
Anyway.
Cool.
I wanted to tell you that.
Wow, that's good for them.
Wow.
Does anybody watch The Masters?
The what?
The Masters were this weekend.
The golf?
I thought you were going to say The Masked Singer.
No, The Masters. So I feel like I want to go to The Masters. Okay. When you get there, do you know how inexpensive everything is? All of their like sandwiches and burgers.
Miranda, you can just assume that we aren't going to know anything.
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
You don't have to ask.
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
All of their like sandwiches are like $3. Their drinks are like $4 or $5.
At the Masters themselves? You have to pay to get in though, right?
Oh, it's an absurd amount of money. Yeah, you have to like enter a lottery to then be selected to buy. Like apparently Jay says like entered this lottery every year and has never been selected. Good. Okay. Great.
Good.
But then I was like, honestly, it looks like it would be a fun time. You can't have your phone. So you have to like put your phone away. And then it's like you get all this like cheap food and drink. And it's just like a lovely time where you're just, everybody seems so calm. And I don't know. And the boy who won got his EGOT for golf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. After like 11 years.
The triple crown. The triple crown in golf.
He was EGO for the longest time. And he hasn't won like
the Tony.
A major award for 11 years. And then he stuck to it and he won the Tony. And
wow, good for him.
He EGOT'd. And he's
what are the other ones?
Adam, I don't know.
Because the US Open is that's tennis, right?
Oscar. No, in golf.
No, I know. I'm saying other famous. I don't know what any other famous golf thing is.
No, I don't.
I only feel like I know the Masters.
Correct. I don't know what they are.
Cool.
So
this is so funny.
Maybe the Masters is the Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
The most prestigious.
But he was 35 and he looked like he was 45. Blew my mind.
Oh, well, I can assure you that man is probably Rory McIlroy.
Yep, from the UK.
The career Grand Slam.
The EGOT.
Okay, what is a golf Grand Slam meaning? Winning all 4 major championships in the same year, which are the Masters,
okay,
the PGA Championship.
Sure.
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
the US Open, which I thought was tennis, but I guess it is golf.
Maybe they just multiple things.
And the Open Championship or the British Open.
Oh, I think I've heard of that. But no, so like the iconic, the classic things that they make is they make a pimento cheese sandwich, which you can buy for like $2. So a lot of people were making like pimento cheese sandwiches. But at my household, because this is what happened, we were out with Jace's cousins all day Saturday and then a bunch of people Saturday night at a wedding shower. And Jace invited all these people to come over to our house on Sunday to watch the Masters. So I did not know this until it was Sunday morning. And he was like, oh yeah, I invited all these people to come over. And I was like, I have shit to do. Nevertheless, but I made the drink of the Masters, which is an azalea, and it's just essentially a vodka lemonade with grenadine.
Oh, great.
And I blew everybody's mind with Adam's little, did you know? And it was the pomegranate juice being grenadine. None of them believed me.
They all thought it was.
They all Googled it because
cherry.
They did not believe me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I swear on my life that
this is why for years I was like, well, I have to like cherry because I like grenadine.
Yeah, I like grenadine. No, you don't.
No, I don't. I don't like
you
cherry.
Like pomegranate.
I don't like maraschino cherry.
Right. But yeah. So that was exciting. But they came over and they were literally watching it. It's not like football, like the Super Bowl where you're like talking to other people. Like they were literally just like, and it's like so quiet. I'm like, can I play music or something? In addition to you.
Oh, they were like doing the thing where you're supposed to be quiet.
Yeah, like they were watching the golf.
Oh, that's
weird. I was like, I'll be inside because it was so nice out.
What's the worst sport to watch on TV?
Soccer.
Really?
Soccer. Yeah. I think.
But they're so hot.
Yeah, but the camera's so far away, they don't show you that.
That's true. They do not zoom in.
They do not zoom in. They're like, you have to see this entire field at all times. Yeah. I think soccer.
I would say baseball, but I think baseball's like changed some of their rules in the past few years, so it's probably a little bit better nowadays. Like, because I think they like are now like they actually have like time limits between like batters. Like they can't just like take forever anymore.
Oh, really?
Like they used to. There used to be basically no time limits, I believe is how it used to work. So like baseball games on TV would just be like 5 hours long, and you'd be like, "Oh my god,
kill me."
I feel like, I mean, for me, I think it would be like golf
on TV.
I think tennis is good because tennis is quick.
It's exciting, and the volleys don't last super long, so you get a score within a few minutes. Bye, Casey.
Casey says, "Fuck sports. I'm out."
She didn't want to talk about sports.
So before this wedding shower, Jason and I went to a bar because we were like, this wedding shower did not start until 7 p.m.
Good God.
And I was like, oh my God. So we went to
a shower?
A shower, 7 p.m. Okay? Anyway, so we went to this bar before, and the chef is one of our like board members and one of my friends, and he was doing this like master special where it was like a hot dog tower essentially, but it came with fries and onion rings, and I was eating the fries, and he was standing right behind me, and I was like, what the fuck did you do to these fries? And he goes, they're seasoned with Dot's pretzel seasoning. And I was like, God. I literally was like, that is the most iconic thing I've ever heard in my life.
Do they sell Dot's pretzel seasoning?
They must. I don't know. Wow. But I was truly like, this is the best French fry I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
It was so good. Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
It was I was mind blown. I was like,
Sure.
why haven't more people thought of that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We
But
got to get innovators on the scene.
I know, we gotta. We need to go off, but
I
Casey
know.
is off.
She's literally off.
She's gone. She's
Miranda, you
gone.
get here in like 2 weeks, I'm realizing.
I know. We're gonna come. We'll be in by Thursday, like dinner time. So if we want to do dinner.
Oh, you are gonna get in Thursday?
Yeah. And then I don't have to be at the
But
Airbnb.
he's not staying with us, right?
No. I might stay with you Thursday night, but then I'll probably stay with him Friday night. So because I don't know like what time I'll be back from the things. But yeah, like Friday, I don't have to be at the house until 5.
Wow.
So we can do whatever.
Great. I'm free as a bird.
I know you are. I don't know if Jace I think Jace is like going into their office, but I do know he wants to get dinner with us on Thursday.
Well, we'll see if we can pencil. I mean, the three of us can for sure have dinner, and we'll see if we can extend an invite to Jace as well.
We'll see. It really depends on where we're going.
Do you want to do the girl who has a crush on a guy named Jace and do your impression of it? How would you do it?
Jace, stop.
It's too good. It's too good. I love it.
Oh, it's so true. Okay, now you do RJ. All right.
RJ?
The eyes off to the side. That's what sells it. Oh my God. It's so funny.
Good. I wanted Casey to do Joe, but she
has not returned.
She's off.
And I don't know if you saw what I talked about in the group chat. We can no longer talk about the group chat because the Today Show talked about the group chat.
Ugh. I know.
Like literally they had her on and I was like, well, you've now
I mean, like, good for her.
Good. Like, I'm so
and also
happy for her getting
she fully was like, I started planning this a year ago. She said like somebody was like, how did you even remember which outfits you had to wear for like each character? And she was like, I had a full spreadsheet.
Absolutely.
Which like incredible. Like
that's
the dedication.
Creation. Yeah.
That's incredible. But like, why are you on the Today Show? And why are you on hour 1 of the Today Show?
It was literally like 7:50. And they're like, and coming up, I was like, this world is on fire. And we're bringing in the group chat.
We're about to be in a trade war. And this is what you want to talk about? Mama.
Oh, like if you don't let her.
Did you see that Bowen was on with
Yes. Oh my God. Yes, Jenna Bush Hager, because that's her thing. It's Jenna and Friends. So she has to like find a new co-host every fucking day. I was like,
and by
she, no way.
Just the producers who reach out to people for sure. Right. I like that you're like, she's reaching out to her contact list.
But I was like, at some point it's gonna like run out and like it's gonna get old. Like you have to find. It's not gonna run out.
Kelly did this for like 3 straight years after Michael left.
But that's Kelly.
How many friends does Jenna Bush Hager have?
Right. It's kind of limited, you know? But no, good for Bowen. And then did you see they like brought his old teacher on to surprise him? See that. Oh my God, you have to watch the clip. It was like literally the most genuine thing you've ever seen. And he like, then his wife is there and he's like, you brought, and then like named, like you could just tell how big of an impact they had on him. Oh my God.
Were they like his like,
so he was like, I don't know Science? What I think it was like a random teacher, but then he was like also an improv coach. So like after school, he would like go into the city and whatever. Sweet. It was really sweet. You'll have to check her out.
For sure.
Has Casey even? Sure. Oh yeah, she did text.
What did she say?
Internet went out, got to restart the router.
Dear God. I thought Austin was like the future. What are we doing?
Yeah. Austin is.
Austin is.
Tech City.
Sure.
We gotta figure it out. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I guess we can just start going off.
Yeah, I do have one.
Oh.
Because I'm thinking of one.
I'm sure I could come up with. Oh fuck! I did have one. Oh no, what was it? I should have written it. This is the problem. Is I swear to God, I always have like these thoughts in the shower. But you know where I can't reach for my phone and
You
add
need to
something? The
put like
shower.
a Google Home or an Alexa in the bathroom so you can be like, "Hey."
Oh, you want the government to spy on me, Miranda? You're
You know what?
fucking sick.
That's fine. Microchip me. I feel
baby.
safe.
God, I really did have one the other day. And then because I remember thinking, I was like, oh, I should go off about this. And then I was like, should I go off about this, or is this too not pop cultural?
Mm.
Like, I think it
you
was
can
like an
go off about
actual
any.
thing. That's
Oh.
true.
Yeah, I didn't
Like
know
it
we
was
had
like
rules.
a real existing, not like a political issue. It was like
Oh.
it was like an item or something. It wasn't like.
Oh, I see.
But I don't remember what it was. I will say, RJ and I went to Chipotle the other night. The Chipotle by us on Broadway is like on the weekends. It's open until 11. So it was like 10:30, and I was driving by and I was like, should I pull in? It looks like there's someone at the counter. And RJ was like, it's closed. And I was like, okay, so I'm not pulling in. And he was like, no, it's obviously closed. And I was like,
He gets so
okay.
aggressive. My God.
He's so aggressive.
He's so
And
aggressive.
so then I turned onto the street and I was like, can you just humor me by looking it up? Because it looked like there was a person at the counter ordering. So he opens it up and he goes, oh, it looks like they
not the switch. Oh, she's
oh my God,
back.
she's open till 11. And I was like, okay, so should I go? And he was like, yeah, pull in. We should turn around, pull in. I was like, and then when we went to leave, they did that fucking Chipotle did the thing that I've talked about. I think I did a go off about it where they have two doors and they had locked one of the doors.
One of them.
And of course, that's the door I reach for to leave.
But
so
it's
then
like,
I'm like, oh, I look stupid.
It's not like locking the door is going to save them time closing up.
No,
you know
they still have to lock the other door. I don't understand. It drives me insane that places do
dumb.
this.
So
I hate
dumb. Casey, we're about to go off, but we're trying to figure out what we have to go. Oh, I'll go off real quick. Just real quick.
Oh, sure. Miranda, feel free whenever you're ready.
Thank you so much. I know we are boycotting so very much in this lifetime. Right now it's Target. Here's the thing. Do not come on and say Costco is the new Target.
No.
Because I'm going to tell you, because yes, we are standing Costco. We are getting as much as we can from Costco. But Costco is not the new Target. Because Costco is a wholesale store, you dum-dums.
Yeah.
Target is where you go last minute to get a mini toothpaste for a trip. Guess where you can't find that shit? Costco. So I know you can find it other places. I'm not saying that Target is like the one-stop shop for that shit. It obviously was the most convenient. And like then people are like, we'll get it at Walmart. Well, technically people are supposed to be boycotting. It's literally, the list is way too long right now. But definitely Target is the hot spot because she betrayed us the most because we thought we had her trust, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's whatever. But Costco is not Target.
No.
Do not write articles and publish articles about how Costco is the new Target because that does not make any sense whatsoever.
Apples are the new oranges. Like, Mama, they're not even the same type of fruit.
They're not.
Let's calm down.
Please. So I've just had it with that talk. Like, it is obviously we try to go to Costco more, but you cannot get the same things at Costco that you can at a grocery store. Like you have to supplement it with others. You cannot just go to Costco.
No, and their stock changes.
Yes, that's all the time. Oh my God.
The only thing you can be sure you can get a Costco is rotisserie chicken. Next thing you know you're gonna get Costco.
Anyway, so that's all I have.
Did I tell you that when my team did White Elephant, that one of the
somebody brought a chicken?
Somebody brought a rotisserie chicken, and then they took a picture they took a selfie with them and the chicken in the Costco parking lot, went to Walgreens, got it printed, and then bought one of those like little like 5x7 frames, and then that was also part of the gift. So it was like that plus them, and he signed the picture. It was so funny.
That is a very funny like gag white
It's
elephant
a perfect
gift.
white elephant gift. Yes.
That is a so funny.
And then I was like, because my friend Cody is the one who like picked it, and so then obviously no one traded with him. No one wanted the
Did he
fucking
just start
chicken.
eating the chicken during the?
No, because it had been like hours before. I was like, did you at least buy the chicken today? And Jonathan was like, yeah, I bought it today. But I was like, but how long ago did you buy the chicken? Because it has not been in the fridge or anything. So I think he like took it home and then they just like threw it away because he was like, I don't know if this is.
It's also like a $7 chicken.
Yeah, it was just very funny. But he did keep the photo.
Of course,
it was on his desk.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just had one that I was going to go off about. Oh, this is what I was going to say. Okay, so the whole thing, right? Everyone is like, "Oh my god, every luxury good is made in China." Okay?
Yeah.
This whole thing, right? So you have like fully the manufacturers who are just like advertising straight to consumers by being like, avoid paying anything and just buy the $2 Hermes bag that we make. I just want to say, it's fine to distrust the government. I mean, it's probably not fine at the end of the day because we do have to have some faith in institutions, but I understand, right? I understand. It's like we're in a trying time. They haven't done a great job. I don't know if the next best alternative is then to immediately trust everything the Chinese government is putting out there as well. Like, I don't know if we need to jump to the other end of the spectrum. I feel like there's probably some healthy skepticism that we need generally about a lot of things. Because why do I see people being like, China's like got it going on, like blah, 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 like buying the propaganda. Listen, every country on earth is doing propaganda, mama. They're all participating in propaganda. It's crazy to me to be like, look at how in the future Shanghai is. Yeah, of course. We've all known this. Like
we've been new.
There are people who will like share the videos of like their subway systems and they're like and the cities and the skyscrapers and they're beautiful and at night and da-da-da. And they'll be like, look what the American government's hid from you. I bet you didn't know this is what China looks like. And I was like, well, have you ever just Googled China? Because then you would have known. Like, it's not like this information was not out there. Mama, we knew. Anyway, I just think everyone is so much right now. And I would like everyone to just dial it back about 55%.
I mean, it's just like the red note thing where people are like, immediately, I am giving you all of my data. Come on in, baby. Like, it's so funny.
Guys, like, what are we doing? I don't understand. I think and like just immediately being like, oh yeah, this person on TikTok said that these are Hermes bags, so I'm just going to believe them. Just any modicum of research would be great before you just believe every single thing you see on the internet, because then you're the same as like Grandma Josephine on Facebook. I promise you. You're no different. That's all.
Wow.
Casey? Well, by the way, now we're on a list because I talked about the Chinese government on this podcast. So we're never getting allowed in.
Great.
Now, I totally believe everything that I am pro.
Continue. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Pro what?
Yeah, I'm pro. I'm not getting on any list.
Oh, sure. You're already on a list, girl. You're on a scammers list.
Yeah. Okay. I am so tired of. I don't mind. Okay, here's the thing. I don't mind getting targeted ads for wedding stuff because my phone knows I'm in wedding prep. So I get every ad in Instagram and then I see every TikTok about wedding stuff. But if I have to see the same most basic ass like ads, I'm not getting this. I'm not doing the telephone that it's a vintage looking telephone and you set it out at your wedding and your guests pick up the phone and send and like do a message for you, like a like a wish, a good oh my god, I can't even talk because I'm just so flabbergasted by it all. But they, instead of a guest book, it's an audio guest book. It's a voicemail.
It's a voicemail,
They
mama.
want you
Yeah.
to, and then here's this real scam: is this one company is like, we'll send you the phone. It's beautiful. You'll rent it from us. Your guests will leave the messages and then you send it back to us and then we'll give you your messages. And it's only $250. Hello? It like, this is so stupid. And I've just realized that everyone wants every dollar from you when you're getting married, and they will do anything to get it. Like they're doing this, they're doing the, oh, don't you want all your friends and family to send all of their pictures from the wedding to you, and we can do that easily with, we'll create your QR code and we'll have this great system, and it's only $50 and you can have your photos for 3 months. And it's like, I could do a Google Drive. I
Right.
could, because also the people that know how to do this are only going to be the young people. So I can set up with them a Google Drive. I could be like, "Hey, just send me the pictures. I don't need to pay someone $50 to create a QR code that I can create myself with QR Monkey, not sponsored." Um but I am just so sick of everyone wants your money. Everyone wants your dollars. And then it's like all of the TikTok girls are doing all the same thing. And it's just like no one is original. It is so boring. Everyone is just, hey, have a mirror that they bought, and they've got it on a little pedestal, and it tells you your seating chart. Why do we need a seating chart? I'll just put it somewhere else. You don't need to buy a mirror to have a seating chart. Put it in the program. That's what I saw some people do, and it looked fine.
Yeah.
Why are people building things for a seating chart? Why are you
I
building?
I think I wrote on windows for a seating chart.
You did. It's true.
Why are we writing on windows?
But you were those like vintage? Where did you
yeah,
get those?
like
You just
somebody
found
had
them?
them on a fucking curb they were throwing out, and
Wow.
yeah, we
Because
like,
those were like not
yeah, it
8
was like
paint,
8
but they had the
yes.
like panels.
Yeah, 8 panels, and then I just, like, wrote all of
Wrote the
them.
names, yeah.
Yeah. But
And
it's like,
also,
yeah.
I famously had an Imagineer graphic designer do all my graphics, so
Yeah, we
sorry.
know,
Well,
Adam.
Casey
yeah,
does. I don't know if Casey
Oh,
does. She wasn't there, so
I wasn't there.
wasn't
I wouldn't
invited,
know.
so
I wouldn't
I wouldn't
know.
know anything that
Oh,
happened
did
at
you?
that
You did
wedding.
that at your wedding? I didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
But also one more thing.
Mm.
Um, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I can't wait to. I am already so tired of everyone's opinion of what I'm doing.
Oh.
And here's the
Mhm.
thing: you may have gotten an invite to wedding number 1. That doesn't mean you get a wedding invite to wedding number 2.
Sure don't.
If you've
No.
got an opinion, why don't you keep it to yourself? And I can't wait to seat you
Across
next
the
to
board.
someone
About
that you
anything.
hate. I can't wait to seat you somewhere
Oh,
in the back of the room. You will
hell yeah.
not.
Mhm.
You'll actually be in a different room. I'll be like, hey, let's put them in the bridal suite. Let's put a table there because Mm-mm. I can't
You
deal.
ain't.
That is people I understand people have opinions on everything. I will never understand the people who, like, will have an opinion and then tell it to your face.
Yes, talk about it behind
Talk
my
shit
back.
behind my back. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't need to know your opinion.
Yeah.
I do not care to know your opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It's my wedding. I'm
It's
paying for it.
you're paying for it?
Well,
Oh,
I'm not,
that's a
but someone is.
oh, someone's paying for it.
Someone
Not
in this
them.
room is.
I'm sure that we escaped a lot of this simply because we were having a gay wedding. And so people were like, well, you can create whatever you want. There's no set idea of what a gay wedding is.
It's
Love is
so
love.
different
Love
than
is
a
love is love is
regular, like,
love.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like they love to ask the bride questions and
Oh,
then
yeah.
start to tell you their opinion.
Well, I'll be doing that once we see each other in May. I'll let you know all my thoughts.
Thank you. And
You're welcome.
I mean, she knows all of our thoughts.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is no cash
It has
bar.
to be an open bar.
That's we're people of very
and the
little.
Food should be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, with how much
those are the only things I ever care about.
That's the only thing
I may have
remember.
aesthetic things where like I'll go to a wedding and be like, I wouldn't have chosen that. But I'm not like, this is inherent to the good time I'm having at a wedding.
Yeah. It's
the
all
food has to be good.
Mm-hmm.
The bar should be free.
Mm-hmm.
And to go back to food, there should be enough food for the whole fucking table.
You get half a ravioli per person.
Half a ravioli. Half. One half of a tortellini for you. One half of a tortellini for you.
The fact that it's not even an exaggeration is so sad. But
I
man.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
we went to a wedding where we were not fed.
We went to a wedding where there was no food.
And famously, it was in a town where you could not easily find food after said wedding.
Correct.
So we were fucking
the town closed at like 7
closed
p.m.
down. I don't even know what we did.
Well, they did have like late night snacks right before we left.
And I think we grabbed like we had a lot of
because they were cheese curds and I don't remember what the other thing was. It was cheese curds and something. Yeah. Little sliders, maybe?
Perhaps.
So we had a couple of those, and then we went back to the hotel and then ate the Pringles that we had purchased on the drive.
Chips. Yeah. We were
and that was what we had for dinner. We were so
hungry.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Yep.
Well, y'all will have a lovely time at my wedding. We've got a all you care to enjoy salad bar and maybe one protein on it, and that's it.
Enjoy your iceberg.
We've got unlimited water. So that's really exciting.
We may do lemon in the water. I'm still talking with
we're pricing
about
that out.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We are pricing
might not be in budget.
But I will be I am gonna get the little drink packets because I am back on Water Talk. So I will get like cherry limeade.
Oh, don't worry. I'll bring my own Crystal Light. Don't you fret, girl.
Perfect. So
you're gonna go right to Costco and get that 40 count variety pack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm on the Costco liquid IV popsicle firecracker. So good.
That one's so good. That is
so good.
Any of those words go together.
It's
the what?
Oh my god, what do you call it?
Popsicle, the brand Popsicle.
Bomb Pop.
And the firecracker is the
red, white, and blue.
The red, white, and blue.
Oh, that's what it's called. Oh, okay.
It's that flavor of liquid IV. It's really good.
It's not like one is raspberry, one is lemon lime, and one is cherry. It's all together.
It's all together.
Delicious. Oh my gosh.
One liquid IV. Love her.
Stunning. Yeah.
Gotta get those
electrolytes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking probiotic because Casey was talking about that earlier.
We were.
Oh yeah. Me and Cupcake both got those probiotics.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
The same one? Are you sharing the same probiotics?
I sprinkle a little into her food and I sprinkle it into my mouth and we just
delicious.
Great.
I guess the only thing I ever know that's a probiotic is yogurt. So what do you mean by sprinkle?
Yeah, I think I've had like a gummy, like a vitamin. I'd never what are you sprinkling?
Is it powder?
No. So for cats, because for cats, so what a probiotic usually is either in like a lot of time like a women's daily probiotic. It's in a capsule form and you swallow it. But for cats, they can't really swallow the big capsule. So it's a sprinkle capsule. So you just take it apart and the insides pour out into like I poured it into some whipped cream for her.
Did that feel like you were drugging her?
Yeah, that's
a
crazy.
little bit because I poured it in there and then I mixed it around and she just lapped it all up. Loved it.
Sucker.
Oh, Casey, are you a White Lotus?
Yes.
Did you finish? Did you watch the? Did you
Yes, I
finish the
did.
season? What did you?
Mhm.
Were there any remaining thoughts you had about the season? Thought it was good. Thought it was bad. Thought it was slow.
I thought it was slow. I did think it was slow. Um, but I mean, at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. I'm glad that Leslie Bibb and Sam Rockwell get to be on a thing together.
Sure.
You know, sure.
Great.
It was I don't know. Like I wasn't like wow. Like I wasn't I have said I have always thought that the first season was like the ultimate penultimate season. And since then it's been fine, but I just really liked that first season.
Mm.
I felt like every episode was fun. Every episode brought you stuff that you were just kind of like enjoying. And I felt like this season I was just kind of getting through it. I'm like, okay, let's get through it and get to the end to see where this goes.
Mm-hmm.
I also thought that about the Italy season. Like I was just kind of like, okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So
People
that's what I
love the
thought.
Italy season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think,
Interesting. I
Adam?
didn't watch. I've never seen a single episode of The
I
White
watched
Lotus.
I watched the
Oh.
clips on the
But
TikTok.
I see so much on TikTok that I feel like it's back when I was on Tumblr, and I was like, I don't watch Doctor Who, but I might as well be watching Doctor Who
Yeah.
because of
See?
the
Yeah.
amount that was on there.
Right.
So I could tell you exactly what happens. I'm sure.
I know too.
She died, and then he got shot, and then he died too, and they both died.
Yeah.
Him and her, those two.
Those
Okay.
two.
Yeah. Spoiler. alert.
Spoiler.
I didn't say who.
But like she wasn't supposed to.
Parker Posey died.
She was wrong. She was wrong place, wrong time. Correct.
We could talk
Yeah.
about it off pod.
That's
What if
fine.
someone?
I would assume if they watched White Lotus, they would have watched the finale by now. It's been a week.
It was a thing of she wasn't going to leave her man behind.
Good for her.
And then she got fucked over because she died.
Romeo, Juliet.
Did you see the White POTUS sketch on Saturday Night Live?
I didn't actually watch it, but I heard it was not.
Was it?
People are mad about it.
Was it this week or last week?
It was this past Saturday.
Okay, I haven't watched. I haven't watched either. So.
They do a bit about what's her name, Amy Lou. What is her name? The actress,
Amy Wood, Amy Lee, the one with the teeth.
The one with the teeth. Yes, they.
I think
they
it's Amy
make fun of her
Wood.
teeth. They like gave Sarah Sherman like fake teeth.
Not okay.
Amy
the joke was just that she had teeth. That was the only joke.
And giving it to Sarah of all people, I think immediately makes it offensive because Sarah's like automatically just like I don't know. She gives
Yeah, she goes there.
She goes there.
Yeah. Did you see Miranda? Did you see any of Saturday Night Live? Did you see
a couple clips?
Did you see her character of like Colin Jost's accountant?
Yes, the accountant. It's so funny.
Really funny. I really like Sarah.
I love Sarah and Colin together. Anytime she's on Weekend Update, it's like my favorite thing.
The running bit that just even if it's just like a different character, she just makes fun of Colin is like it's incredible that's like the bit that they landed on.
I love it.
I love it. It's so good.
It's so good.
Great. Well, this has been a real humdinger of an hour and 28-minute episode.
Yeah.
So we should get going. Thanks for listening. As always, don't forget that you can join us on patreon.com/didyourreadthegroup-chat, where you get 3 bonus episodes a month, as well as you get added to our close friends list on Instagram, so you can see all that's going on behind the scenes as Casey plans her wedding. And the 3 episodes this month, boy, are they gonna be something.
Casey and I had an episode.
Casey and I had a Girly Pops featuring Casey.
Yep, and then
basically
Single Rider. She's back for this month
with RJ.
Stay tuned for that.
Los Online Boys.
And then we wrap it up with a deet all about the Disney fantasy at the end of the month.
Oh yeah, your trip.
My trip.
Great.
So exciting.
May is gonna be wild.
May is gonna be a good one. Like if you guys just want to wait for 1 month.
I think everything that we record in the parks on those little mics, I think that's Patreon only. I hate to tell you.
I think anything parks related, because it's like we'll be storing.
Oh yeah,
batch content will be.
You won't know, and we won't talk about it on the regular I mean,
I think
that's for the paid girlies.
You guys
$5 a month.
$5, and like
all of us together.
And you know what?
Literally, like our first time in over 5 years together in the parks. You're gonna want to join. Right. You're gonna want to join Patreon.
Walt Disney World specifically.
Oh yeah, sorry. We have been to Disneyland together.
But it's been a minute since we've all been together, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's because I have a restraining order out on Casey. But
people ask me, and I'm like, I don't know, because I feel like I'm always with you guys, just not physically,
Just not physically, but emotionally, spiritually,
spiritually, we're always together,
just connected.
Of course.
Yeah. So I don't know the last time we were all together, but this will be an epic one that you do not want to miss out on.
Yeah. And guess what? Tariffs, they don't affect our Patreon price.
No, they don't. Not at this time.
Not yet.
Not at this time.
Not yet. We've got a 90-day reprieve.
Never say never. Yeah.
That's like the email I got from Baze that was like, buy your bag now because the tariffs are probably gonna hit and we're gonna have to up the price.
So Baze, first of all, you don't have to. You're like one of the most expensive ones on the market. Second of all, okay, we'll just go to Quinn's.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you, Miranda, they're all made in China, so
I don't care, but okay. Well, Quince will be at least
the
cheaper.
Cheapest.
Yeah. Great. Well, that's it for today. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.